My name is Andrew Karasev, and I'm in Great Plains Dynamics GP Consulting since 1995. I consult both technical and functional consulting, and I also do Dexterity, eConnect, and other customization tools programming. If you missed our live session, please email us our questions about customization tools. I'd like to show you Dexterity as well as
Let's take a look at Dexterity customization environment with its programming language Sanskrit. On the left side you see objects in Dexterity, just tables. Let's find SOP tables, sales order processing tables. SOP line history, for example, and the SOP header work. You see SOP 1100. Now we're looking at forms. SOP entry form is popular in modifications, customizations in Dexterity. And form, as you can see, has attached tables, menus, constants, scripts in the form of procedures and functions, as well as preform script and postscript. You see the scripts written by Great Plains developers because we are using so-called source code dynamics dictionary. In your case, the script will be stripped out, so you can see empty script editor form. Now let's open a window, SOP entry window. As you know, form actually has windows on it, so form is like a general meaning, and windows are sub-entities. Usually each field has a script, like in our case number change, SOP entry number change script. Now we're looking at reports. These are reports defined in Dynamics Dictionary, in core dictionary of Dynamics GP. Right now you see SOP blank invoice form, for example, with several tables there, and now you see table relations. We can go to report layout. Has page header, report header. In the case of you have several pages, you need to define page header. Now you see defined fields. Fields could be placed on windows in Dynamics GP. And fields, as you can expect, has type, currency, string, or others. Now you see globals, icons, libraries, messages. This is what you open in modal dialog. Now you see pictures. In the case if you need to add logo to your invoice form, you can add it like a picture resource in report writer. You don't have to do Dexterity for that. The system is building pictures. List of the pictures. Takes some time. Now it's done. Now you see strings. If you need to translate to the foreign language, you can use strings translation. And this is eConnect. So basically what you do, you take a look at software development kit with description of all the objects in eConnect, and then my recommendation is take a look at eConnect samples. It's in eConnect programming guide, eConnect samples, and then you can create like a customer. The more sophisticated is to take a look at create sales order, because that's what you typically do in e-commerce portal. And this is code samples in C# and Visual Basic.
I've got an interesting question about real large scale implementation of Dynamics GP, where IT director is talking about several add-ons. For example, they had core manufacturing in Dynamics GP, and they added checks and plus Alba Spectrum posting server, and he wasn't concerned about connecting Dynamics GP in the sense of moving documents such as SOP invoices and purchase orders from external applications, and his idea was about really several Dexterity customizations. In this scenario, my recommendation would be not Dexterity really, but something like Integration Manager or eConnect, depending on the scope of the projects. Micro projects in this case looks like they have several requirements for integrations. Integration Manager could be scheduled to fire integration every 5 minutes to provide a so-called semi-real-time mode. And in eConnect you can really do instant integration when documented and received. eConnect in fact is a software development kit with libraries which could be attached to your Microsoft Visual Studio project, and code samples are available in C++, C#, and one of the customers asked me about complex report which basically links sales for the person, payments, customer payments tables, and purchase for the person with receipts, as well as inventory allocation for the project. It is typical project profitability report, and he was excited about first page about reports available in Dynamics GP, in SSRS. I tried to tell him that in his situation the report should be actually programmed in SQL stored procedure or view, and then he can use the SSRS SQL Server reporting services, or maybe Crystal reports to run these reports from Dynamics GP. So you can be excited about preset reports, but this type of reports, as it was needed in the case of this customer, they should be created in SQL by programmers.